Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to be filming a full face of makeup I'm getting rid of. I also just got a new phone, so that's why everything looks different, like the lighting and the colors and everything. I'm kind of weirded out by it, so if you see me like looking at myself, that's why, because like everything looks different on this phone. I kind of really love this phone though, so there's that. But now you guys can definitely tell that my hair is a hot mess. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. I of course already put moisturizer on. I don't have a moisturizer that I'm getting rid of, so I just used one from my collection back there. But as far as a chapstick goes, I do have one I'm getting rid of. This is by Kvoss NYC. It's a macaroon lip balm. There's nothing wrong with this. I just don't like potted lip balms. Like, I don't like digging my finger or a brush in here and applying it that way. So I don't love these, but that's why. But it feels nice, it's soft, it's a good lip balm. I just wish it was in a stick instead of a little pop thing, but that's why this one's going. So now let's go ahead and start with the face. I'm gonna dive into primer. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Perfector. It helps to minimize lines and pores for a smooth finish. Again, this is not really a bad product. I just don't feel like it does much at all. Like, I don't feel like it smooths my lines or my pores or anything like that. I feel like it just kind of like sets on the skin, I guess. Not in like a way that makes my makeup look bad. I just don't feel like it does anything for my skin. So for that reason, I'm going to get rid of it. But maybe it'll be like wonderful on somebody else. But for me, it's just not my cup of tea. But it feels nice. It feels like every other silicone primer I've ever tried. I just don't feel like it does what they do. But yeah, my hair, can't handle it. Okay, moving on to foundation. I don't remember what I didn't like about this foundation, but I remember not liking it. So I guess we're gonna find out together. This is the Advanced Real Moisture Liquid Foundation by Touch in Seoul. Made in Korea, 21, no, that's why I didn't like it. There's only 2 shades of this foundation. There's like a really light and a light, and this is the really light version, which is my shade, but that's why I didn't like this. I don't think it's a bad foundation if I remember correctly, but I didn't like that they're only promoting like 2 shades of skin color. So for that reason, I didn't like it. And this one actually is slightly too dark for me too, which is crazy because it's the lighter of the 2 shades that they have. So if you're not like light or like a little lighter than light, this foundation is not gonna work for you. And it does have a really strong fragrance too, which I forgot about until now. But yeah, so I didn't care for that. And that's why I am getting rid of this, because I don't want to support a foundation that's only gonna support one skin color. So it actually is blending in pretty decently. It's a little more yellow, I think, than my skin tone, but I could make it work, and I would make it work if they had more what am I trying to say? Shades. You can tell it's been like 3 days since I filmed a video because I cannot make sentences. Also, I didn't want to open my blinds because it is like noon when I'm filming this, and that's like usually earlier than I film, so it is pretty bright out, but these lines are annoying me, so I think I'm gonna have to open it real quick. Okay, so after like messing with the lighting situation, I think we got it to a place where I can handle it. So hopefully this isn't terrible. Okay, moving on to concealer. This is one I really wanted to like, and I kept using, trying to make myself like it. I just don't like it. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is the full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer in the shade Light Ultra Fair, which I am. But it's so thick, and I can't even like put it on my skin with that. I wish I had a wand, first of all, but like that little bit right there is going to be enough for both of my eyes and then some. Like, it's thick, and I just can't, I don't know. I have dry skin, and I can't be like bothered with that because it's just too thick for me. But I really wanted to like this, and it does give off really good coverage. So if you had oily skin, you'd probably love this. But for somebody like me who has dry skin, it's not an option. It's like, it's easy to blend, it's not that, and it does look nice, but throughout the day it just starts to like look really heavy and cakey on my skin. Which, like I said, if you have oily skin, this will probably be your best friend, but it's too thick for my dry skin. And I do have really dry skin, so I bet even people with like normal to dry skin would be fine. But like, if you're someone with real dry skin like me, no. What is that little like fuzzy thing in my hair? Annoying. I can't get it out. Cute. Okay. So, again, probably not a bad product, but not working for me. So unfortunately this has to go, and it makes me sad because I really like the stuff that I've tried from It Cosmetics, and this would be really good if it wasn't so thick. I kind of want to try the Radiance one and see if it's similar or not. But with that being said, moving on to powder. This is the Mercari Beauty Step 2 Polish Powder. It's the Flawless Finish Duo Powder in the shade C3 Flawless Linen. The only problem with this is it's too dark for my skin. Again, it's got that like yellowy undertone that's just too dark for me, and for what I want this to use for is like a under eye powder or an all over powder, and I can't do that because it does that to my face and makes me look really kind of yellow. And yeah, I have pink undertones, so mixing the yellow with that is just not like the best decision. So, goodness. I think I finally got it. Or I just moved it down here. Okay. This is what happens when you don't edit videos, guys. You get to like see all my annoying habits and annoying happenings and whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so it just kind of makes my face look a little muddy, a little yellowy. Not great. Not a bad powder, but too dark. So if this was like translucent, I would totally use it. Okay, moving on to, let's do brows, because I might as well screw those up too. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade, doesn't have a shade name on it. It's the dark one, dark brown, I think. I'm finally getting my brows to a place in my life where I can deal with them. And this pencil does not work for me. First of all, that happens every time you open it, so it's like not in there good. Which I don't know if it is just mine or if it's like all of them. Second of all, it's like, it looks like a crayon when you put it on your eyes. Like it has that kind of texture to it of like a crayon. It's kind of rough. It's not super waxy, so I feel like I have to put a lot on, and then it looks heavy. It's really dark, so it's a lot darker than like my natural brow is. Also, that powder does not look good right above my eyebrow. I need to fix that. But yeah, so it looks like I just painted crayons in my eyebrows, is what this brow pencil looks like. I hate this brow pencil. I think in my like full face of e.l.f. I was trying really hard to like give it the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, oh yeah, you could make it work, but the more I use it, the more I'm just like, no, you can't make it work. First of all, this color, way wrong for me. It's a good brow shape though, I think. And it just kind of like, I don't know, like if you have like sparse brows, which I do right here in this little area, then it just doesn't work for them, but I don't know. I feel like the brow shape that I got is not terrible, but up close, like you can see, let me just like, it just looks like a pencil in my hair, and not in like the flattering brow stroke way, but it looks like crayon. That's the only like thing I know to compare it to, I guess, is crayons. I do really like the brow shape I did though. That's not terrible. Which I did just pluck them, so that's probably something to do with it, but I kind of want to start using brow pencils more often because, you know, I'm a powder girl. I always use brow powder. Actually, I'm sure it's like, yeah. This guy is my favorite, the Bodyography brow powder. I use it all the time. Like, that's pretty much the only brow product I use. I do switch up like my gels and stuff, but That guy is like every day. But I kind of want to start using pencils more, because I feel like I get a better shape when I use a pencil opposed to when I use my powders. But this one's not it. Okay, so now that my brows are completely the wrong color, which online this does not look like this color, like this is black, and online it looks just like a brunette color, so that's deceiving. But I feel like e.l.f. has that problem with a lot of their stuff. A lot of their stuff looks like a different color than it really is. Next brow product, which is also from e.l.f. unfortunately, is the brow gel. I don't know what this is, in dark. I don't dislike this brow gel, it's not bad, it's just too dark again. Like, this is gonna make my brows look even worse. They do have a translucent one that I would like to try. I do like the wand, it's really thin. So it's not a bad brow gel, but it's tinted. So it's just like even blacker brows. And you do kind of have to like scrape it off a little bit, because you do get a lot on the brush. Because one dip is going to be like more than enough for both eyebrows. I keep getting it in my hair. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's my brows. They look great. Okay, but I do want to try the clear one of those, because I think that it would be nice. Okay. Let's go back to the face now that my brows are going to distract you for the rest of the video. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I keep keeping this because I wanted an option for contour from the drugstore. I know Kokie Cosmetics has one that's like similar to the Kat Von D one that I really want to try, but I don't have Kokie Cosmetics like anywhere close to where I live, so I might just have to break down and order it. But I was keeping this one for that reason, because I just needed something from the drugstore that I could use when I wanted to do drugstore videos. But I don't like this contour, I never have, so I think it's finally time for me to let it go, especially now that I have the Wet n Wild bronzers from the Dragon collection, Fire and Ice Dragon. I use those for contouring and I really, really like them. So I don't need this anymore because I have an option that works for me. So let's dip into this. This is Dulce de Leche, by the way, I believe. Is this Dulce de Leche? Yeah. They do have a darker one. I don't remember what it's called. Ew, so much powder. Gosh. Crazy, okay. I just don't want to put this on my face. So orange. It literally just looks like an orange streak on my face, and nothing that I do can make it better. We're gonna be here for a minute, just trying to blend this out the best that I can. Which is so weird, because I see some people on YouTube use this and they just like effortless and it looks amazing. But on me, that's just like not the case. Maybe I'm just too messy with my contour. Maybe it's my fault. But I don't know, you guys. This contour is not it for me. Even if I use, like, I barely used any product on that, and it's just like patchy and weird. I don't know. I almost said hopefully I can save this with bronzer, but this is a video of products I don't like, so that's probably not gonna happen. Gosh, what did I do to my face? I don't know what I did, but I like took that way too far down and it looks disgusting, and that is my fault. Let's take a brush and I'm gonna dip into the like lighter shade in this duo and kind of like try to cover that up a little bit. Not a chance, right? Really just want to like grab my Kat Von D palette and save this. Trying to lighten both sides up. Okay, that's where we're leaving it, you guys. I can't be bothered to deal with this. Let's do the chin. Don't you love how I'm just like continuously using the camera for my mirror because I don't have one sitting right here? Okay. Yeah, it's just so patchy. Oh, that concealer too. Do I not set my chin? Because that concealer, like you can see, starting to kind of like break up right there. Yeah, you can see that. So let's try to like set that again around my mouth area with this like wet mild powder, the lighter side. And I have dry skin, so that shouldn't be happening. Like usually that happens with like oily skin, the oils in your face that kind of like break up the product, which is a thing, but I have dry skin, so that shouldn't be happening. You see how like where I place it is kind of just where it stays. Like it doesn't blend out very well, and I don't love it. So somebody else might. I don't even want to contour my nose, but I feel like I have to because I do, so. Well, that's not actually terrible, I guess. Not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Anyway, compared to the rest of my face, the nose is decent. I feel like my lips like dried out already. Kind of feel like I need more of that lip balm. Adding more of this little guy here. Even though I'm literally probably just gonna take this makeup off right after I film. I do have like 2 more videos to film today, so I was kind of hoping I could like make this work, but it's not gonna happen. So moving on to bronzer. This is another e.l.f. product. I feel like I'm hating on e.l.f. so much and I don't mean to, but this is the e.l.f. bronzer. This is the Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer in the shade Warm Tan. This is just one of those products that I feel like was deceiving on the website. It is like shimmery, which I didn't see on the website, and it is a different shade than what I thought it was. So yeah, let's just go ahead and pick up a fluffy brush, dip into that, and go for it. How could we possibly make this look any worse than it already does? This is just like, I think it's too warm for my skin, because I do have really, I have a lot of pink undertones to my skin, so I do have a warm skin tone, but I'm also very fair. So warm bronzers can tend to look a little orangey on me because I am so fair and I do have those pink undertones to my skin, which is kind of annoying and makes it hard to find bronzers that I like, but that's okay. That just means that the ones that work for me, I know are really good. I just look muddy and disgusting right now, which just make it worse. Fun. Okay, moving on. So I don't feel like that gives off too much pigment, but when I do put it on, it's just kind of like meh, patchy, cool. Anyway, moving on to blush. This is one that I wanted to use because it's like a last chance for this guy, because I don't know, I have such mixed feelings for this. This is the Pretty Vulgar blush in the shade Make Them Blush, Hush Blush. Wait, I don't know if Hush Blush is the name. Yeah, it's Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. Say that 5 times fast. But first of all, I love Pretty Vulgar. I love this packaging. It's like the most beautiful blush packaging I've ever seen. And I really like the formula of these. Like, it's a good formula, but I just don't love this color. I think the color is just really wrong for me, and I think it looks weird on my skin. But I want to love it so bad that I'm gonna try one more time. So let's see. If I hate it, then it just means it's time to go. So we're gonna pick up this blush brush. See, it's pink. Like, it's real pink. So let's just, okay. Oh my goodness, I can't do it. Okay, blending it out best that I can. See, it's so bright. Can't do it. Can't keep it. Which makes me so sad. I do want to get another one of these, just in a different shade, because the formula is not bad. It blends out really easily. It looks nice. It's just shade, you guys. On a deeper skin tone, this would be beautiful. On my skin tone, after me. All right, so my face is looking a little dry, so I'm gonna set it with some setting spray that I also don't like. This is the Air Repair Complexion Quenching Facial Mist. It's this little baby guy. I think I got it in Ipsy, and it's almost gone. I'm just trying to really use it up, so I don't like it, but here we go. I just feel like it's aggressive, and it leaves those like little water droplet things all over your face that make your makeup not look good. So I just don't love it, so that's that. And I don't like the way it smells. Okay, highlights. This is the Winky Lux Charm Holographic Highlighter. It's really cute packaging. It's a little baby guy. Yeah, it's just like a little white shift with like a blue tip to it. I'm only getting rid of this because I have several of these highlights that are similar to that. And I have ones that I like better than this one. They're essentially the same. And I don't need all of them because I'm not gonna wear all of them. So I kept the ones that I like more than this one. And yeah, but this is not a bad highlight at all. It's actually a good highlight, I like it, but see, it's really soft and pretty, and it gives like that lilac hue to it. And I really like it. I just don't need it in my collection when I have 3 other of essentially the same thing that I do like a little bit better. And I mean, who needs 3 lilac blue shifting highlighters? Not me, because I won't wear them. That's pretty. So I don't have bad things to say about this at all. And Winky Lux is a really fun brand. This is something else that I would like to get more of, just maybe in a different color that I would wear more. Motorcycle driving by. Cool, okay. Moving on, let's spray my face again now that I have highlight on. So aggressive. I want to know if like the full size of this is not as aggressive. Maybe it's just a little baby guy. If you guys have tried this, the Air Repair, let me know down below, because maybe it's just the sample size that's that aggressive. All right, moving on to eyeshadow. I do have 2 palettes here. I have several palettes that I am getting rid of, but I just chose 2 that like I'm on the fence about because I do like them. And that is this one that you've been seeing me use, the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette, and the Crown Pro, whatever this is, palette. We got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago. It's just like these red tones. I like this. I like the color scheme, but I feel like we have so many palettes like this, so I don't know. And ColourPop, the reason why I'm thinking about getting rid of this one, which is saddening because it's the only ColourPop palette I own, but I just don't know, it doesn't like speak to me. I do like the formula. This shade I freaking love. Like you can tell it's got a divot in it because I use it as a facial highlight and I really liked it for that. But I just don't reach for it. Dude, you can really see like how lilac that is in my mirror. That's crazy. I wish you could see. Can I like finagle it? No, okay. On camera it looks a lot less holographic than it does on here. It's like a straight purple streak on my face. Okay, so I don't know where to start. I guess we'll go with this palette. I'm gonna take the white shade in here, and put that like all over my face. Not my face, my lid. And see how I feel. Ooh, I forgot to set my eyes clearly because crease city with my hooded eyes. That's another thing, you have to be careful with that It Cosmetics concealer because it creases like a mofo. Just going all over the lid with this, trying to like buff out that crease before I put on more shadows. Okay, so not terrible. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna go into the like shade next to this one. This is like brownish light color, and put that in the crease. Yeah, so it's not bad. It's just not like super pigmented, blowing me away beautifulness. And I hate that I don't know what this palette is. Like, it's just Crown. That's it. There's nothing on it that tells me what it is. So that kind of annoys me, but that's okay. That's just me being picky at this point. Okay, moving on to the ColourPop palette. Let's take a shade from there. I'm just gonna go with this shade It's similar. It's a more warm tone version of what I just put on my lid. Using the same brush. Yeah. The ColourPop palette, way more pigmented than that one. At least those two shades. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about this palette. I noticed I'm getting rid of it, but now that I'm using it, I'm just like, do I want to get rid of it? I don't know. So I don't have any other ColourPop palettes. Which maybe I should just get rid of this one and get one. Like, I really want to get the Kathleen Lights one. Because I do, like, adore Kathleen Lights. I think she's awesome, and I would, like, love to hang out with her. But I don't know. I just haven't got it yet. I do have some of her, like, lippies and stuff, but... Okay, moving on. Let's go back into this palette. I want to pick up like a similar, yeah, we'll go with this shade. It's like a pinky shade. I'm going to pick that up on this brush here and put that on the lid. I kind of want to use like similar shades from this palette and the ColourPop one and see, that's pretty, and see if one of them is like significantly better than the other. That's pretty. Oh, that's why I didn't like this palette. I remember now, like everything just kind of like blends together and not in like a flattering way. It just kind of looks like you have one shade on your lid. Now that I'm looking at it on camera, I can see that. Okay, it's the same brush. I'm gonna flip it to the clean side and I'm gonna pick up, what shade's closer to this shade? From the ColourPop palette on the clean side of the brush. I'm gonna put it on the other lid. Let's see. Those are similar, aren't they? Crazy. I think I like the ColourPop side a little bit better. It's a little less patchy. Yeah, let's do like a side by side of these and see if I'm crazy or not. That's ColourPop. This is Crown. Those look similar. The Crown one's a little bit more orangey, but they're pretty close. So I'm gonna take that ColourPop one and put it over top of what I did on the Crown side. I need a mirror. This isn't bad. I like it. I don't know why I don't use it more. I think I just have other stuff that I like more. So, okay. So far, I'm not impressed with this one, I guess, so it's fine. I know I don't need that one in my life anymore. I'm gonna keep playing with the ColourPop one. Let's put on some more shadows. Let's go in with this like deeper chocolatey brown. It's not like super dark, but it's darker than what we have on. And I'm gonna put that in the crease as well, just to give a little bit more definition between the crease and the color that I have on my lid, because I do feel like they kind of blend together a little bit more than I want them to. That's a pretty shade. Okay. This palette does have a lot of kickback, but that is something that I say in every video I don't care about. So I'm not somebody who's like, oh, there's fallout, oh, there's kickback, this palette sucks. Because I know like a lot of formulations have that and it's fine and it works, and some of them still look really beautiful. Except when you do that and get it where you didn't want, what words? Get it where you didn't want it. Okay. I like that. Okay. Kind of wanted to play with this purple. Maybe I'll put that on my lower lash line. What's this shade look like? It's pretty. I don't think I've ever used that shade. I kind of want to like take this like yellowy gold and put it over top of the purple just to see what happens. I'm just like, I'm playing at this point. I just want to play with all of these and see if there's something in here that makes me wants to keep this. That's pretty. Okay. That's pretty. I don't know why I'm whispering. They found a reason to keep this palette. I like that shade a lot. Okay. This crease though, not blending where I need it to be blending in this corner here. Let's take another brush and go in with this like darkish chocolatey brown color here in the outer corner. Let's see if that blends well. Pretty. Okay. I'm just like sitting here talking myself into keeping this palette, but I think, annoying trucks, I think that I'm still going to let it go, even though I am kind of liking it. But I feel like even though I know I'm liking it right now, I'm still gonna put it back in my collection. It's still gonna sit there because I have palettes I like more. So what this is telling me though is that I need to try more ColourPop palettes, and I think that's going to be like a to-do on my list of things to buy that I want to try. I think ColourPop's going to like jump up a little bit more than where it's at right now because I'm liking this and I kind of want to try more. And I'm going to take a little guy and I'm going to pick up this white color, which these do have names on the back, but you know how bad I am about figuring out if this one's here or here, so I'm not even going to try. But this white shade that I know I love, I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Yeah, I love that. So pretty. I use this as a facial highlight like all the time when I use this palette. I literally will just pick up this palette, use that shade, and then put it back. But it's pretty. It makes a really beautiful highlight. Like ColourPop, if you're watching, you're not, but you know, if you are, please make either Candygram or The Knot, whichever this is. I think it's The Knot. Please make this into a highlight, please. Okay, yeah? Good talk. All right. So pretty. Like, I'm gonna put this on my face just so you can see. Let's just get like a little guy here. I don't know what to use. I'll use this little baby guy. I'm gonna put this on my nose, just so you can see like how pretty this would be if it was just a facial highlight. Is that not beautiful? Because I think it's beautiful. Maybe a little much on the nose. But it's also mixed with that Winky Lex one, so it is pulling a little bit more purple than it normally does. It's so pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Lower lash line. I'm just gonna do this pretty simple. I'm gonna pick up this purple shade right there in the middle on this brush, and that's all I'm gonna do for the lower lash line. Just run that. Oh, that's more purple than I wanted it to be. I thought it would be deeper than that. Okay. So just kidding. I'm going to use the same brush and pick up that like chocolatey brown color and mix the two. I wasn't prepared for that. That's a really pretty shade though. Maybe that's why I've been holding on to this palette, was for that shade too. That's better. Okay. Moving on to mascara. This is the Ulta Plus Drama Volume Mascara. I don't even know if I've ever used this, to be honest with you. Like, it's been in my collection for a while. I don't know if I've ever used it. I remember looking at it and thinking that it was a cool wand. It like looked like a Christmas tree, but I don't think they make this anymore, first of all, so that's gonna tell you it's probably old and I shouldn't be putting it on my eyes. So I don't remember if I even have an opinion on this. Oh, it's thick. Okay, Ulta. Ulta came to play. I don't mind that at all. It's really thick, but it's making my lashes super black and really kind of long. I kind of like that. Okay. I feel like they still make this, but it might be in a gold packaging now. Or I could totally be making that up, you know? One or the other. I don't hate this. I actually kind of really like it. Ulta is not messing around when it comes to this mascara. I need to like do some more research and see if this is still a thing and purchase it if it is, because I'm liking it. Like, I don't want to try to mix this with my It Cosmetics Superhero and see how that looks. There are children outside screaming, if you can hear that. My apartment walls are like too thin because I can hear everything that goes on outside, and it's super annoying. I really like this mascara. Okay, I might have to keep this. So far I just got it everywhere. So that's a fun time. It's okay. We're not keeping this look on for much longer anyway. I do need it for the thumbnail though. So let's try to like blend that. It's a cute face. Okay. Whatever, I don't even care. That's staying how it is. Okay. Lip product, and then we'll be done. This is the Odessa, New York high definition liquid lipstick in the shade. No shade. It's this nudie color. Yeah, I don't like this at all. It says it's a liquid lip, but it feels like a gloss. It goes on like a gloss. It's sticky. It smells amazing. It smells like cinnamon and vanilla. But I am not a gloss person, and I don't like this. It's too sticky for me. It never quite dries down, and it always has like that glossy look to it, which I don't mind the glossy look at all. I actually really like the look of gloss, but I don't like the feeling of it, or the tackiness of it, or how it like constantly gets stuck in my hair, or anything like that. So for that reason, I don't like this product. There it is. I think it's almost like too glossy. People who love gloss are gonna come for me and be like, there's no such thing as too glossy, but that's okay. So yeah, that is a full face of things I'm getting rid of. I feel like I need to spritz my face one more time, because if I was doing my makeup normally, I would. I finally use it up. Nope. Okay, can you see the like, okay, yeah. See the water droplets that it leaves on my face? Not flattering. So yeah, that's everything. I'm probably just gonna throw this guy away, to be honest with you, because there's like none left, and yeah, it's pretty much empty. So yeah, we don't need that in our lives anymore. I'm just gonna throw it in my empties box back there, and we can talk about it again later, because that'll be fun. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know down below if there's anything that I tried that you love, and if I'm using it wrong. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for you. I hate the way this lip color looks so much. It's so distracting. I do really like this mascara though. Thinking that's probably gonna stay, and I'm gonna have to look into finding out if this still exists or not. If you know that, let me know down below, but I'm still gonna look into it. But I will have everything linked down below that I can find. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what products you are getting rid of and what products I've tried today that you love. So that's all I have. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more videos like this in the future, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on them. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.